Hello everyone, hope you're feeling good. I am glad to be with you in this meeting and the wonderful students. Today, I will talk in my presentation in two parts. The first part titled Computer Systems, and the second part under the title Number System. The first, classification of computer. The digital computers that are available nowadays vary in their size and types. The computers are classified into four categories for figure 1.8, but on their size and type. The first type, microcomputers. Second type, mini computers, mainframe computers, and supercomputers. Types of computer: the first type, the second type, supercomputers, mainframe, and microcomputers. Classification of computers based on size and type. What is the microcomputers? Microcomputers are small, low-cost, and single-user digital computer. They consist of CPU, input unit, output unit, storage unit, and the software. Although microcomputers are stand-alone machines, they can be connected together to create a network of computers that can serve more than one user. IBM PC, based on Pentium microprocessor, and Apple Macintosh are some examples of microcomputers. Microcomputers include desktop computers, notebook computers or laptop, tablet computer, handheld computer, smartphone, and netbook as shown in figure 1.9. The microcomputers: PC, tablet, laptop, notebook, PDA, smart phone. Desktop computers or personal computers, the abbreviation PC, is the most common type of microcomputer. It is a standalone machine that can be placed on the disk. Externally, it consists of three units: keyboard, monitor, and system unit, connecting the CPU, memory, hard disk drive. It is not very expensive and is suited to the needs of single users at home, small business units, and organization. Apple, Microsoft, HP, Dell are some of the PC manufacturers. Notebook computers or laptop, they are portable and have all the features of a desktop computer. Notebook, these are smaller notebooks optimized for low weight and low cost, and are designed for accessing web-based applications. Starting with the notebook is late 2007 and 7. They have genuine signification. Notebook deliver the performance needed to enjoy popular activities like videos or music, web surfing, or instant measure. The word notebook was created as a blend of internet and notebook. Table computer has the features of the notebook computers, but it can accept input from stylus or a pen instead of the keyboard or mouse. Tablet computers are the new kind of PCs. Handheld computers or personal digital assistant PDA, the abbreviation of handheld computer or personal digital assistant, is a small computer that can be held on the top. It is small in size. Instead of the keyboard, the PDA uses a pen or styled for inputs. PDAs don't have a disk drive. They have limited memory and are less powerful. PDAs can be connected to the internet via a wireless connection. Smartphones are phones that function both as a phone and as a small PC. They may use styles or a pen, or may have a small keyboard. They can be connected to the internet wireless. They are used to access the electronic mail, download music, play games, Many computers are digital computers, generally used a multi-user system. They have a high processing speed and high storage capacity than the microcomputers. Many computers can support for 200 users. The users can access the microprocessor through their PCs or terminal. They are used for real-time applications in industries, research centers. BDB, IBM Series 8000 are some of the widely used mini computers. Mini computers in figure 1.10. Mainframe computers are multi-user, multi-programming, and high-performance computers. They operate at a very high speed, have very large storage capacity, and can handle the workload of many users. They are large and powerful systems generally used in the centralized database. The user access The mainframe computers via terminal that may be a dumb terminal, an intelligent terminal, or a PC. An intelligent terminal has the input and output device can do processing, but cannot store data of its own. The dumb and the intelligent terminal use the processing power and the storage facility of the mainframe computer. Mainframe computers are used in organizations like banks or companies where many people require frequent access to the same data. Some examples of mainframes are CDC 6600 and IBM ES series. This is a mainframe computer. Supercomputers are the fastest and the most expensive machines. They have high processing speed compared to other computers. The speed of supercomputers is generally measured in flops, floating point operations per second. Some of the faster supercomputers can perform trillions of calculations per second. Supercomputers are built by interconnecting thousands of processors that can work in parallel. Supercomputers are used for highly calculation, such as weather, climate research, global warming, and molecular research. This is supercomputers. The computer system. Computer is an electronic device that accepts data as input, processes the input data by performing mathematical and logical operation on it, and gives the described output. The computer system consists of 4 parts. The first part, hardware; second part, software; third part, data; and fourth part, users and data and user. The parts of computer system are hardware, software, users, and data. What is the part of computer system? Computer system device consists of four parts: hardware, software, users, and data. The input, process, output concept. A computer is an electronic device that number one, accepts data, processes data; 3, generates outputs and stores data. The concept of generating output information from the input for data is also referred to as input, process, output concept, from input, process, and output. The input, process, output concept of the computer is explained as follows. Input: the computer input data from the user via an input device like keyboard. The input data can be characters, word, text, sound, image, the command, so and so. Process. What is the process? The computer processes the input data for this. It is performs some actions on the data by using the instructions or program given by the user of the data. The action could be an arithmetic or logic calculation, editing, modifying the command. During processing the data, an instruction and the output are stored in the computer's main memory. Output. What is the output? The output is the result generated after the processing of data. The output may be in the form of text, sound, image, so on. The computer may display the output on a monitor, send output to the printer for printing, play the output, so on. Storage. The input data, instruction, and output are stored in the secondary storage devices like disk or tab. The stored data can be retrieved later whenever needed. Computers of computer hardware. The computer system hardware there are three main components: input, output, and the abbreviation capital I, capital O units. Number two, central processing units, the abbreviation CPU, and memory unit. The input and output unit consists of the input units and the output units. CPU performs calculation and processing on the input data to generate the output. The memory unit is used to store the data, the instruction, and the output information. Look the figure 14. Memory unit, the computer system interaction. Input units. Memory units consist of CPU, register, CU, ALU, and memory unit. This implies to or leads to output units. Input-output unit. The user interacts with the computer via the I/O units, the input and the output unit. The input unit as data from the user, and the output unit provide the proceed data, the information to the user. The input unit converts the data that it from the user into a form that is understandable by the computer. The output unit provides the output in a form that is understandable by the user. The input is provided to the computer using input devices like keyboard, mouse, keyboard, and mouse. Some of the commonly used output devices are monitor and printer. Central Processing Unit, what is the CPU? Controls, coordinates, and supervises the operations of the computer. It is responsible for processing of the input data. CPU consists of arithmetic logic unit, ALU, and control unit, CU. ALU performs all the arithmetic and logic operations on the input data. CU controls the overall operations of the computers. It is check the sequence of instruction and controls, controls and coordinates the over all of the units of computers. CPU also has a set of registers for temporary storage of data, instructions, addresses, and intermediate result of calculation. Memory unit. What is the memory unit? Memory unit stores the data, instruction, immediate results, and output temporarily during the processing of data. This memory is also called the main memory or primary memory of the computer. The input data that is to be processed is brought into the main memory before processing. The instruction required for processing of data and any intermediate results are also stored in the main memory. The output is stored in memory before being transferred to the output device. CPU can work with the information stored in the main memory. Another kind of storage unit is also referred to as computers in daily life. What is the computer in daily life? Why the use of computers is important in daily life? You can understand and analyze the importance of computers by seeing a revolution in offline and online business, online education, online business, online communication, and internet banking. To store, access, manipulate, calculate, analyze data and information, we use hardware devices and software applications. The computer, it changed our life to decide ago and now. It is a necessity to use a computer in daily life to live. Let's understand the uses of computer in the following points. Uses of the computers in the education field. Use a computer in the business. Use a computer in the hospital. Use the computers of use of the computer in the bank. Uses of the computer in government offices. Computer functions. What that computer function? In the following, we introduce some, or we study some of computer function. Access information. Computers are a device that can be used to access the internet and wide range of information for a variety of purposes. Number two, paper and for projects. Computers are essential to paper for school and college projects and for work reports. Number 3, typing and editing. It is help us to type and edit a lot of the commands contain letters to family, to notes, to projects, and list some the commands. Learning. What a computer assist learning has come to become a tool for learning and has come to ways in which we learn. Distance education, an instant access to news, stay updated, connected with people, access social media, online transaction, shopping, booking, and a computer helps it making booking for travels, moves, and various other events. The computer comes with a variety of applications that come handy in our day-to-day life. Storing personal information digitally, gaming is something that appeal to all ages and one of the most important uses of the computer. The second part, number system. The topic of number system, decimal number system, binary number system, and octal, hexadecimal number system, number conversation. Thank you for your kind attention. I hope you have liked the topic today. إلى اللقاء.